Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Vane, Hard Difficulty. Now the tasks for today are going to be mostly around the house. If we have time, there is something else I really want to do, but we're only going to do that if we have time. The first thing is I want to make the industrial forge. So that way we can get rid of that little makeshift one. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to make some new things, maybe like steel and the high quality iron that some things need. We'll see what happens with that. I have to say, I would kind of like it if it was electric, but I'm not counting on that. Maybe it will use less coal, charcoal, that kind of thing. Because after all, I don't really need the charcoal anymore for cooking, since I can just do cooking over here. As long as the power holds. But then again, I have a big battery. And who knows, maybe I make another one and chain them together. We'll see about that. The other thing I want to do is I want to start getting into farming. Now, I would really like to be able to make the large planters because I can't make those, those plots. You kind of have to find them. We'll have to see how that works out. Maybe I can plant some somewhere else, but I do have to worry about water at that point. So I'm probably just going to plant whatever I can around here. And in terms of the reason why I want large, I was looking at recipes in here, and one of them kind of jumped out at me, and that is boiled pumpkin. 1 pumpkin. And that would give me a 60 hunger satiation. 60. That's like 2 days. Even just a boiled cabbage would be 48. But I do have to say something. Apparently, I don't have any cabbage seeds. We're just going to take the seed thing, and we're going to put it over here for now. And think in the context of the game. Yeah, I don't have any seeds for that. So I'm going to have to keep my eyes open in the future for seeds. Maybe what I can do is go back down to the hardware store because there was a wall with seeds. It could very well be that that's the only place you can get them. We'll have to see about that. I will be paying more attention to that in the future. I do have a lot of pumpkin seeds. But like I said, I can't really do the large ones yet. Now, if we have time, I would like to go back to the gun range because, of course, now I can get into those tough locks, and I wouldn't mind getting some ammunition. This is a bit of a concern. Yeah, that right there. I have 7 extra bullets. Yeah, that's a concern. And I wouldn't mind maybe finding a magazine or 2 for the MP5. We'll have to see about that. All right, like I said, the first thing I want to do is I want to do the industrial forge. How is this doing? I did get some more. Oh, I got some more of the strips. Good. Where did I leave that other one now? Hold on. Over to here. Put the strips in there. And, right, I got another raw, hard leather. So, yeah, one at a time. So we're just going to put that in there. Boom. There we go. Yeah, don't pile them. But you know what's interesting? When I did this before, and I put the raw hide leather in, right? And I had another one in my inventory, it was grayed out. In other words, you're not supposed to be able to put more than one of these in at a time. Maybe it's a size issue, but the thing is, if you put a stack in, the stack goes in okay. But if you try to put one at a time in, you try to put a second one in, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think they need to work on that, because that's a little bit crazy right there. All right, let's go downstairs because what I'm going to do is we're going to put it over here. I've already emptied everything. Oh, I have not emptied everything out of here. All right, hold it a minute. Right, I got the raw coal. All right, so what I wanted to do... Wait, was there anything else? No, there wasn't. All right, we're going to move this guy aside because I think that's probably just a really good place for the forge. All right, just going to put it like right there for now. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 of them, but we'll see. And you know what? Just in case, I don't want to forget about this, the fireman gloves. Oh, I'm already wearing the fireman gloves. I actually repaired them too. I found out that all of my stuff was really damaged, so I had to do repairs. I mean, like 23%. And I'm like, how did that even happen? All right, so let's start gathering what we need in order to make the, where is it down here? Oh, I'm in the wrong area. It's a station. There it is, Industrial Forge. Okay, I need a basic welder in my inventory. So, can I get W welder? No, that's not what I wanted. Wrong place. Oh, maybe I put everything in here. Okay. Welding wire. Portable welder. And it's a basic. Okay, so that's good. We have that. I did take it, right? Maybe I took 2 of them. Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so that means that I have the tool that I need for this. Right, I do. So I need the heavy bolts. The thing about the heavy bolts is this. You can't make them. You have to find them. So if you get lucky, that's great. If you don't, that's a problem. Then I need reinforced metal brackets. I need scrap metal pipe. I need 2 of them. And then small scrap metal sheets. I need 12 of them. All right, let's get up here. All right, so I do have some things in here, but a lot of them are sitting in the container next to me. You know, actually all of them might be sitting over there. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, first things first, we're going to grab the brackets. And where is the small metal sheets? 19. I need 12 of them, so they should be good. Pipes, scrap metal pipes. All right, let's just see. We're getting close. The heavy bolts. Okay, the heavy bolts would be in here. Unless I put them into... Yeah, I don't see them here. I probably put them in here then. Yep, there they are. I got 25. Was that how many I needed? Am I literally like exact? No, I needed 15. Okay, but it is lit up now. So build. Let's get this thing down here. That is actually kind of large in comparison. All right, let's see. I can probably just want to get it like kind of straight. And into the wall. Right there. Yeah, I probably got that facing wrong, but you know, it probably doesn't matter. All right, okay, there's the high-grade steel. Does it say what I need for that? Okay, I need high-grade iron and then graphite powder. Oops. Okay, the plastic, the fuel. Okay, let me put the, where is it here? Get that out of my way. I'm going to put the, what's the name back? The coal. All right, everything else, the high-grade iron, graphite powder. I don't know where I get graphite powder. I guess I'm going to have to search that. Maybe that has something to do with another item here that I noticed. And this one right here, the ore crusher. Maybe this is how you get the graphite powder. All right, but that is a little on the expensive side. Advanced components, can I even make those? Oh, and I would need the high-grade iron for this. So this can't be where the graphite is coming from because I wouldn't be able to do it. And I don't think you're going to find any high-grade iron around. So it must be someplace that I'm not aware of. All right, well, you know what? Let's test to see how much better this is at cooking things. Now, I do believe that I have some stuff around here somewhere. That's not enough to really go crazy with. You know what? I got an idea. I'm pretty sure I got some more iron. Right. I'm going to take those 2 stacks right there. Because one way or another, I can cook 2 at the same time. Oh, no, that's probably for merging. Is it? Add an ingredient? Add an ingredient. You know, let me just see if it gives me a problem with that. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just hit it and see what happens. One thing's for sure, the temperature's going up much faster. The question is, does the temperature go down much faster? Not that it's a problem. I am wearing the fireman gloves so I can just pick it up. Shouldn't be a problem. Is this going to be a problem? I don't think so because that's going to be 10 and that's going to be 10. So a stack of 20 shouldn't be a problem. Okay, it has to get to 2800 before it starts cooking. So I am curious if this is going to do a merge or it's just not going to let me do it because this only exists for creating new things. You know, it's not letting me do it. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, that's it. So in other words, these have to be different and you're creating something new. Kind of like the steel with the high quality iron and the graphite. So in other words, I can't speed the process up. It seems to be cooking at around the same pace though. And I could also cook over here if I wanted to speed things up. I gotta say though, what I would really like is one that was electric. That way I wouldn't have to worry about the fuel anymore. Of course, I don't even know if it's cooking it faster, you know, if it's actually taking out the coal faster or not. Okay, so we got one left here. And then, since I have the gloves, I can just take this out. And we'll put this in. Oop, boom, there we go. All right, let's just move this upstairs. Okay, do I have room in here for you? Yeah, may not. How much does that weigh? That weighs 30. That's not going to work. Okay, so can I fit it in here? I am having problems with the whole fitting it somewhere. All right, this is going to go in the gun one, isn't it? Yep, it's going in the gun one. And then I have to put the... Wait a minute, not that. The heavy bolts. We'll put the heavy bolts in here. In case I need more in the future. But I do need to get rid of this stuff. And we'll put the aluminum down here. Yeah, my second scrap one is filling up quickly. It's up to 295. And understand, I just took 200 iron scraps out of there. Okay, we're done. All right, now extinguish. And we'll put this over here. I don't know where I'm going to put that, though. Where am I going to put that? I wish I had bigger boxes. You know, they could be made out of metal or something like that. But I would like bigger boxes. All right, we'll put that in there for now. Yeah, this is my gun box. Well, the ammo box. Yeah, I got guns in there too. Okay, it's essentially this. It does seem to heat up faster. And it does give us the high-grade steel. That's assuming... Oh, I could also... Do I have enough steel? Scrap. Oh, so I could make 6 bars of the steel. It was 10, right? It was up here. Yeah, right. So it does, the second formula there is steel scrap. So 10 of those means that I could get an ingot of high-grade steel. All right, so I could get 6 of them right now. I do know where more anchors are, so maybe I'll go take them apart to see if I can get more of the steel scrap. And then, of course, there's the high-grade iron, but that's going to require the graphite powder. Yeah, I don't know where to get that. No, I don't. All right, but we do have this now. So what I want to focus on now, of course, and I believe that I'm going to require planks. And where are the nails? Yeah, I need more nails than that. I think there's nails up here. Yes, there is. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to start doing some planting, farming, so that way I can get my skill up and also get myself some vegetables. Because I want to make the big ones. See, I can't do that one. That one's on the ground. This one I can now do. I got the hammer in my hands. So let's just place them. And then we'll see about the putting something in them. And then, of course, the sprinkler. Right, so I can run a line to a sprinkler. So why don't we just see about putting stuff here and leave a spot in the middle. All right, so let's make utility medium planter. I could probably move it around if I needed to. Okay, and put one there. Get a little bit higher. Now, my question is, can I put smalls in there, you know? Okay, that one seems to be running up a little high. All right, we'll just start with those. Okay, so if I go over here, add dirt. All right, so that's probably where I'm going to need the soil bags. I do have soil bags. I'm hoping that one soil bag will do the entire planter and not just one side of it. All right, and we're going to need some mediums here. All right, down here. This is where they are. I'm going to bring some carrots with me to see if I can actually put smalls inside of a medium and, without having to make the other ones. We'll see how that works out. I'll just take them with me. Okay, now what would medium... Okay, cucumbers. We can do that. Yeah, everything else seems to be large. Tomatoes are large. Really? Okay, soil bags. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and then I have to start thinking about the sprinklers. So why don't we look at that right now? Back to utilities. And it's a water thing. Yeah, right here. All right, so I need the basic stapler, plastic scrap, reinforced wood plank, and screws. Okay, so stapler. Should have a stapler down here somewhere, right? Staple gun. There we go. And reinforced planks. I'll take those. Do I have screws in here? Yes, I do. I have screws in here. What was the last one again? Plastic. Not a problem. I got a lot of plastic. I mean a lot. I'll take the 80. By the way, I keep getting scratched on this, and I don't know what to do about it. Even though I have replaced the windows, it just seems to keep scratching me. Very unfortunate. All right, now let's see here. Add dirt. Soil bag. Select. Okay, it's giving me the whole thing. See, look, if I do add dirt here, then it's add dirt for the whole thing. So that means that the soil bag did the whole thing. Okay, let's see. What can I put in here? I can put the carrot seeds in. All right, why don't we put cucumber? How many do I have? 38? Okay, and is that planted? Oh, okay, gotcha. Put that in. Put that in. Okay, it doesn't seem to want me to put any more anywhere else. Okay, so it's just 2. Oh, I didn't put the soil in there yet. All right, let's break out of that. Here's the question. If I do the carrots, will I be able to do like 2 rows? All right, first things first. Let's get the dirt down. Soil bag. Select. Now, if I say carrots... Oh, I can put them all over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any other? Not in the middle? All right, so the small ones, I can put double the number. All right, so let's just get these guys going here. So I don't have to build the small ones at all. So we'll just do this. Where is... right. Okay, hold a second. Get here. Soil bag. Boom, drop that in. And then we'll just do this one too. Soil bag. And... boom, put that in there. Okay, we're just going to mimic what we have over here. Boom, 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 boom. And then, I mean, the cucumber is the only medium that I have. Okay, where did the cucumber? And, oh, wait a minute. Break out of that. There we go. Cucumber. Okay, and now the part of this that makes it all work, hopefully. Can I move this? Yeah, I would have to empty it at this point. All right, so I could probably put 2 sprinklers down, but let's see if I can put something in here. All right, at the moment, It's not giving me any... Okay, water. Okay, it's 48% watered. This one here, can I look at that? That is 49% watered. So I'm guessing that it starts with like half. So let's see about boosting. All right, let's see how this works out now. Back to utilities and makeshift sprinkler. Okay, build. Okay, if I build it right there, is it going to do the job for me? All right, could I move it? Yes, I can move it. Okay, so the way this is going to work, I think we go from here back to the well. Add connection. Add connection. Boom, there we go. Okay, so is it green? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be green. It would be blue, wouldn't it? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn that on. Now, my only really concern, of course, is that this is kind of tainted water. I'm getting damp. Okay, how are we doing here? 50% watered, 50%. I guess it's going to take time. Unless it's just not reaching it. All right, hold on a minute. Oh, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm farming now. Get out of here. Did you have anything? By the way, I was given a hint by one of my viewers, thank you, LJ, that I should be taking jeans apart because jeans can get me denim. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? How are we doing here? I'll take the denim. Thank you. There we go. All right, so destroy. See, here's the thing. I don't know if this is actually working or not. Okay, 51. Here's the question. How quickly is it consuming? 54. All right, let's just take a quick look at this situation down here. Examine. I'm pretty sure this thing is full. Yeah, it's full. And it's still full. So I can probably just let that thing go. I could probably also string a bunch of them off of that if I wanted to. I mean, do I want to make more of these? It seems to be working out. What I can do is just leave that one and work on another one, another group. Because, I mean, I do have the seeds. So let's see how this works out. How many more can I make? I mean, the parts for the planters are... Oh, you know what I do need, though? Hold it. Let me just check for a second. What was that? I thought I saw something come out of there. Huh. Oh, there you are. I was wondering what is going on here because there shouldn't be anybody inside because I do have a utility cabinet in there. Okay, you need to get out. Okay, he had jeans. And I got more denim. Very good. In case you're wondering about the denim is what you need to fix some of the, here, close this. Some of the good armor that you can get. Okay, like the military stuff. I think there's some bags over here that I just kind of ignored. So it's like, I don't need them now. I'll come back for them. Okay, there's one soil bag. I think I have, oh, what do we have here? Sweet potato, tomato, sweet potato, carrot. Okay, I'm going to have to keep my eyes open on that in the future. Oh, and the jerry can just keeps spawning. You know, I mean, it just keeps spawning. So, I mean, the thing is, gasoline is going to be a trivial matter, especially considering the vehicles don't really consume, you know, gasoline at a fast time, you know? I mean, with all that I've been doing with driving around, it really should be eating them a lot quicker. All right. How many of the bags do I have now? I have 2 here. Well, you know what? I can make them, and then we'll see. How is this going over here? 67%. And you are also 67%. Okay, so far the farming over here is doing the job. All right, so let's get to utilities and then farming. Okay, let's put these guys down. Just out of curiosity. Oh, I'm up to 6 in farming already, which means I might be able to start using these guys in the future. Okay, but for now, we'll just keep up with these. Maybe I should get another small. Up here. Oh, what am I missing? All right, obviously I'm missing something. All right, you know, I only really need these anyway. So let's just add this, because I only have soil bags for 2. One in there, and one in there. Do I have another small? See, for the medium, I mean, maybe I should just put all small in, because I do need numbers. Of course, my question is, if I plant, you know, the carrots there, do I get 1 carrot, or do I get multiple carrots? All right, what do we have down here? Carrot, corn. Corn is small. How is corn small? And onions. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll plant corn and onions. We'll put the cucumber away. Of course, I'm going to need... I don't even know if I have any around. I might have... Oh, soil bag. I got a soil bag. There's probably soil bags lying around. I don't see any here, but I did get 1 extra there, didn't I? I have a feeling that if I look enough, I'll find another one. It's just something that I believe. Okay, there's no soil bags there. Nothing there. Yeah, I still have to organize. I'm kind of organized, but yeah, not enough organized. I mean, I could easily just go to a house next door because I'm pretty sure that I just didn't touch any of them. I think there's one on the other side over here. I wouldn't take things apart that I knew I'm going to need someday. Oh, hi, hey, how you doing? Oh, is that a military outfit? Hold on a minute. Yeah, because I do see that you have the combat pack, which I do not need, but I do want to dismantle. Denim! Dismantle. 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 And dismantle. Okay, that's not bad. Good stuff there. And of course, let's just get rid of you. Okay, is it gonna rain? Because I'm like hearing wind. All right, there. Wait a minute. Is there one over here? Because that's over there. Oh, it's on this side of the fence, isn't it? Oh, hi, how you doing? For a minute there, I thought he was wearing a hard hat. It's just a strange color of hair, that's all. Okay, hold on a minute. Jeans. Dismantle. 4 scraps of denim. Yeah, that's something to... Okay, I heard somebody else. Oh, there you are. Alright, hold on a minute. Yeah, I'll be right with you. Not really. Okay, soil bag. Soil bag, soil bag, soil bag. Okay, potato seeds, carrot, sweet. Sweet potato is probably a big one. Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Okay, so I got some more soil bags. Yeah, the sweet potato is large. Okay, I guess all potatoes fall into the large category. Oh, that reminds me. I still need to build 2 more, don't I? Hold it a minute. And I don't know what I was missing. It might be planks. Hold a second. Utility. Yeah, I'm missing planks. Well, planks is not a problem. Yeah, I gotta be careful on this door. I really wish I could do something about that. The scratching myself there is just a pain. And I have replaced the windows. That's the part that's bothering me. I mean, I have replaced the windows. Just take 2 stacks. Yeah, I mean, look. I replaced the windows. I was thinking of upgrading all the reinforcements to tier 3 before I start working on a wall. Where is it? Yeah, these guys here, the limestone bricks. Because I do have a lot of limestone and I know where to get it. And I have like 3 or 4 pickaxes now. If I want to actually go ahead and do that. Alright, let's put down 2 more of these. Do I have enough for another sprinkler? Hopefully I do. Let's see. That would be utilities. And then this. And I'll put a little bit more space in there this time. Okay, so soil bag. And soil bag. I already got this, right? Yeah, this one's ready for seeds. How is this going? 100%! Okay, am I going to drown them at this point? Alright, let's see. I'm going to do corn. Okay, boom. 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 Yeah, maybe I should have left a little bit more space. Boom. I'm going to put all corn over here, and then I'll put the onions over here. Okay. Place onion seeds. Now, I have no idea how long that's going to take. All right. Right, that is clearly out of range, and this one can be stopped. Turn off. Right, because these guys are all 100%. I'll keep an eye on them. Right, you weren't getting any water, right? Oh, you may have been getting water from there. That one, I don't know. That's a good question. All right, let's see. I'm going to put down another one, though. And it is utility. Right, I can build another one. Build right there in the middle. There we go. And then access. Oh, wait a minute. I'll turn on. Go down here. And now I'm hoping I can put both of them in. All right, let me just check this. Oh, I can't check connections here. All right. I do have to verify that the other one is still good. Well, you know the way you do that. You turn both of them on. Okay, that looks like it's working fine. All right, I don't need this one anymore. It is a little strange that they look like they're done. You know, I mean, they're big. They really should be little in the ground. I mean, they all look like they're done. Is there some way to indicate, I guess, check? Can I do a check? Okay, health, I guess growth. Growth is the one that has to come all the way across. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm going to let that go. How much water? Yeah, there's literally no change whatsoever. So it's consuming so little that it's probably refreshing it. Otherwise, maybe it doesn't actually take water out. Now, I'm actually just a little bit concerned that it's getting me poisoned vegetables. But then again, I could use it for the vegetable stuff. That does remind me. Did we get to... Not that. Farming... 10! I did get to farming 10. Okay, that means I could build the medium one that's low to the ground. Where is it? Utilities. This one right here. All right, I'm not going to build it, but I could just put it down there like that. A little closer to the ground. I guess in the end, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, It does look a little weird standing like that. It would be better if they were like flat to the ground. Okay, it is a little bit darker than I would like to head over to the gun range. So what I'm thinking is that maybe we can just go ahead and do that in the morning. Because I do want to see what kind of ammunition I can get. And of course, maybe, like I said, magazines for the MP5. Yes, it's wasteful, but it's fun. See you in the morning. Probably on the way there. And of course, it's now morning, so I am speeding my way through. Okay. Oh, stop. 1, 2. I'm hoping I'm going to be getting some more ammunition for this. Oh, hold on a minute here. Hold on. Notice how he doesn't react at all to getting shot in the face? Oh, I cannot... Well, I can load it. Yeah, I got 8 rounds left for this. I would really like to get more. Alright, so hopefully that wasn't for nothing. Kind of for nothing. Yeah, kind of for nothing. Alright, well... That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Alright. Can I break that down? Interesting question. Okay, hopefully you have something. Because otherwise I spend 4 very expensive bullets for nothing. Okay, at least I got 1 meal. I had some bacon before I left. It was seared though. I'm going to try to avoid using the cooking oil if at all possible. It just takes longer, but you know, I got so much electricity now that it's not really a problem. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's too bad you can't power things like turrets and stuff like that. That would be cool. Alright, I'm just gonna, first things first, grab... Okay, nothing in there. Alright, let's go. Oh, hi, how you doing? Okay, this one I wasn't able to open. We're going to open that one first. Hello. Okay, did you have any jeans? You have jeans. Are they good jeans? Okay, apparently they were good jeans. All right. He loved his jeans. Okay, so this one right here is, of course, a tough lock. I can open those now, so let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to have to save scissors because I need to be able to make more of these. There we go. Not really what I wanted, but I'll just take... I won't take the gun because I have a lot of those. Besides, I think that's a revolver. All right, that's a revolver. All right, I'm just going to... I'm guessing that there's just going to be a bow and arrow. I'm going to take the arrows. All right. The real stuff's on the inside, hopefully. I am going to look through here just in case I... Who's in? Sweater vest. Cozy winter nights. You know what? You talked me into it. Because let's face it, my winter nights are not going to be cozy. Okay, those are locked. All right. I don't want to go through the trouble of worrying about them right now. I will check these out. Prescription glasses... Chances are they're not going to fit me anyway. Baseball cap. No, thank you. I like having my headlamp. Thank you. Okay, round. Okay, lots of glasses. Seriously, look at this. Reading glasses. Cool glasses. Round glasses. Cool again. And of course, there were prescription ones over there. Well, to be fair... It is a shooting range, so you do want to be able to see, right? Okay, just in case. Anybody in here? No, nobody in here? I'm going to be brightening the place up. All right, first things first, let's just grab stuff in here. I'll just grab some ammo from that one. Yeah, I'm going to be brightening this place up a lot. All right, weapons case. Oh, that is exactly what I want. Yeah, the 7.62. That's the one I was burning there before. Let's grab some arrows. Just because some of them have been vanishing on me, so... Arrows are just really good. Okay, so now, of course, we have a lot of things that we couldn't get to before. They do seem to repop on the wall, don't they? Alright, pistol case, we had that before. 357, I'm just going to take that. Okay, this is one that we couldn't open. So I'm going to open it now. Alright. I wouldn't mind an AK-47 though, you know? I did get the 7.62, but I still have this one. You know what? Can we just drop that on the ground? That'd be great. I don't know if that's going to affect the respawn. Alright, this is open already. 17. I like the Wolfram 34s. But you know what? It's ammunition, so I'm going to take it. Drop the Wolfram on the ground. What about this one? Okay, some more of those. Yeah, just drop that on the ground. Just in case it has a significance. Shotgun shells. Put the shotguns. A lot of shotguns around here. Alright, let's look around. Okay, is that... that's shotgun. You know, when it comes to home defense, if we get a wall down... Get rifle suppressor. I'll take it. And of course, the red dot doesn't do anything yet. But I do have them in case it does do something. Yeah, that one right there. I'll just take it to get it off the shelf. I probably should do that with all the flares. Because, I mean, they're just taking up space at this point. Gauge. And there's another arrow. There's still more to search over here. There are some 9mm. 9mm. But it's only one bullet. Alright, I'm going to collect the flares. Just to get them off the shelves. Okay, what is this? Rifle suppressor. And that's the gauge there. Rifle suppressor. Can I get more pistol suppressors? Because I think I need one. Wait a minute. Yeah, those ones I can't get. Alright, let's take these guys off of here too. Just so that something else gets the opportunity to spawn on top of them. I mean, if I shot a flare at something, would it do something? Interesting idea. What is this? Oh, it's an arrow. Okay, so... Now, I think I opened all the archery ones. I'm not going to reopen those. But there were the ammunition ones. First things first. Now, I did have access to this one. Yeah, not really terrific. I'll just take them for now. And there was... You can barely see them. 9mm. I'll take that. Okay, so this ammo box required tough lock. So... Hopefully, like I said, I wouldn't mind getting a magazine. Okay, I think back a little. There we go. I wouldn't mind getting a magazine for that MP5. Okay, just ammo that I don't need. Gonna take it anyway. You never know. And then we have this one, which is also a tough lock. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, nope, that went too far. There we go. Dynamite! And we'll just take that one. Okay, so is there one more? There's one more. All right. That means in the future, I won't have to worry about picking any of these. Okay, so D... Is it this way? Nope, nope, it's the other way. A long way. Hey! Got in one! 556. How about giving me something that actually takes that? You know, like the N4 as opposed to the M4. I think I found a magazine in the live stream. We were playing on the live stream, of course, with the other world. And we found a magazine that held 30 rounds for an N as in Nancy 4, which of course means an M4. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that. But yeah, we got to actually get those first. As I understand, there are places where you can get military loot in the game. And I am hoping that we can see those in the future. All right, I think we're done. Yeah, really foggy. Really foggy. By the way, I did look at the crops, and some of them were like 40%? Something like that. Oh, here we are. We'll take a last look at them before we sign off. So, I am going to drive back. I'm going to drive back And I will see you at home. Alright, we're home and the weather just magically got better. Isn't that amazing? Completely amazing. I'm sure it'll help with the crops. Alright, let's just pop over here for a moment. I'm probably going to want to start them again. Yeah, I looked over at these guys and I went down to check. Yeah, I mean, they look like they're nearly done. You know? How about the ones that we put in last? Yeah, I mean, that's doing pretty good. So it looks like we're going to be able to get a bunch of crops really quickly. All right, why don't we just give them some extra water, because why not? Okay, and of course I can put the other ones down now. But in order to get the large ones, I'm going to need to be 35 in farming. By the way, during the live stream, which happened on Friday evening, we kind of moved to this farm right here. Now, I haven't really gone there here. I will probably show it off. If you're looking for a place and you want like food walking around, I mean, literally you'll have like cows walking around in front of you. Very good location. We'll show that off in the future. But I did go over here to another farm because there's something I learned there. And what I've learned is, if you see these, grab them. Because these guys right here hold 6,600 water. I mean, they come with that. And of course, you can pick them up and moving around. I have 2 of them. I put them in the back of my pickup truck and brought them back. Now, it doesn't allow me to dump them directly in. But I mean, I could use the beer kegs, or I could use the other one too. I got the metal basins. The metal basins are about 900. So, I mean, I could easily fill this thing right now because like 6,600 here, 6,600 here, holds 12,000. And maybe what I could do is have some of these guys inside if I find more. Very useful. Yeah, water is just not a problem anymore, is it? Oh, and it turns out I had a couple of compost bags with me. I should say compost. I should say the soil bags. I had them with me. They were right there. Oh well, I need more anyway. I'm hoping I can get more than one crop out of a soil bag though. I'm hoping it's not going to be like that where you get one and then you have to load another one in, because that could end up becoming a problem. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something about that in the comments down below. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.